My child, don't scroll. The moment your eyes have landed here, heaven has already shifted the atmosphere around you. This is not a coincidence, this is not an accident, this is alignment. The Spirit is whispering urgently, for there is something you must know before tomorrow arrives. You may not realize it, but conversations have been circling in hidden places about you, your name has been mentioned, and even your home has been brought into a discussion you were never invited to attend. Yet what others planned in silence has now been exposed in the light, because when God chooses to protect someone, nothing remains hidden for long. There are people whose curiosity is not innocent. There are voices asking about your home, trying to trace your steps, trying to peer into your space. But before fear rises in you, listen to this divine truth: what they are trying to do will not succeed. The very moment their questions rise, heaven answers before they can even take one step closer. The angel that guards your door has been instructed to draw his flaming sword, and no dark intention will cross the threshold of your dwelling. Understand this: your house is not ordinary ground. Every wall has absorbed your prayers, every floor has caught your tears, every corner has witnessed your battles. Do you think heaven will allow those tears to be wasted? No, those who try to probe and intrude will find themselves confused. They may ask, but the answers will dissolve. They may try to enter, but their path will vanish. They may whisper your name, but they will choke on their own words. Because the hand of God has marked your address as untouchable. Don't scroll. Stay here. Let these words sink into you like fire, because heaven is speaking. God is not revealing this to frighten you, but to prepare you, to reassure you that nothing hidden against you will prosper. Someone has asked about your home, but they did not know your home has already been written in the book of protection. Every window, every gate, every key has been sealed under the watch of Archangel Michael. He stands not as a distant guardian but right outside your door, with wings stretched wide, declaring, "This place belongs to the Almighty. No trespasser shall pass." And I tell you this: what they thought would intimidate you will only expose them. What they thought would harm you will become their downfall. Heaven is watching. Angels are recording. Every question they asked in secret, every plan they tried to weave, is now being unraveled. By tomorrow, you will see a shift so powerful that you will know God Himself is fighting for you. So don't leave. Don't let your attention drift. This is your moment of confirmation. The Spirit is pulling you into this revelation because your life is being written into divine history even now. What you thought was ordinary is extraordinary. What you thought was silent is roaring in the heavens. Someone is asking about your home address, but the only answer they will ever get is this: this house belongs to the Lord. My child, don't scroll. You have no idea what is unfolding in the unseen realm right now. Heaven pulled you here because the hour is urgent. Tonight, angels are circling your name, surrounding your dwelling like walls of fire, because something has been stirred in secret. Someone is asking about your home, someone is trying to discover what belongs only to you. But before they could succeed, the Spirit intercepted their steps and brought this message directly to your eyes. Do you think it is coincidence? No, it is divine timing. You are being chosen to hear this because God's eyes are on your roof, on your walls, on your doorposts, on everything that carries your breath inside that space. Do not allow fear to enter your chest. Heaven is not here to scare you, heaven is here to reveal. When God reveals, it is because He has already intervened. Understand this carefully, there are 3 types of people watching you. The first are those who admire your light and wish they could stand where you stand. The second are those who secretly compete with you, trying to imitate but never able to carry what you carry. And the third are those who carry envy, bitterness, and a restless spirit, looking for openings to break what God has built. It is this third type that has been asking about your home. They are not asking out of love, they are asking out of restlessness. But let me assure you, they will not cross the boundary of your peace. The Spirit showed me something, your house at night, quiet, the street silent, but in the unseen, there are flaming swords being lifted by Archangel Michael and his host. Every question they asked about you is already recorded. Every attempt to locate you is already being blocked. Every whisper spoken in hidden corners is already being scattered like dust in the wind. By tomorrow, their plans will be exposed even to themselves, for God will confuse their language, and those who plotted will find themselves arguing among their own shadows. Do you not know, my child, that your home has history in heaven? Every prayer you whispered, even the ones you thought were too weak, were caught by angels and poured over your foundation like oil. Every tear that touched your pillow has become a stone in the walls of divine defense. When you sigh, heaven listens. When you cry, heaven writes. When you hope, heaven answers. Do you think that kind of love will allow your address to be vulnerable? No. Your home has been listed under the divine census of heaven. It is untouchable ground, a sacred territory. Anyone who tries to invade it will stumble into holy fire. Don't scroll, listen. God is telling you this now because He wants you to be still and trust. There are forces that wanted to frighten you, but what they don't know is that God uses even their curiosity to strengthen your testimony. They thought they were looking for information, but they will end up facing revelation. They thought they were plotting, but they will end up confessing. They thought they could come near, but they will end up fleeing. For the hand of God does not just protect, it reverses. He does not only shield, He exposes. He does not only cover, He shines. Let me take you deeper. Someone's mouth carried your name last night, repeating it with the wrong intention. They wanted to know where you dwell, but heaven answered them with silence. They wanted to map your location, but heaven erased the path. They wanted to approach, but heaven thickened the air so they could not breathe in your direction. God says, "This one belongs to me. This house belongs to me. Touch not." Even as you hear this, angels are stationed, one at the entrance, one at the back, one on the roof, one at the corners, all watching over you. And Archangel Michael himself is holding the fiery scroll that carries your name, declaring, "No shadow shall enter here." The Spirit is showing me a scene, someone writing, asking, calling, searching. Their curiosity is sharp, their intention not pure. Yet every line they write is being intercepted. Every call they make about you is being redirected into silence. Every search they attempt ends in confusion. They do not realize heaven is ahead of them, blocking every attempt. Tomorrow will be the day they stop, for the fire of exposure will fall, and they will not be able to continue. What they tried to know about you will turn into their fear, because heaven will show them something that makes them retreat. Stay with me. Don't leave this message. The reason God is speaking like this is because you often underestimate how much you are loved. You think your battles are small, you think your tears are private, you think your sighs vanish in the air, but in truth, all of heaven gathers around when your heart aches. Your home is more than brick and stone, it is an altar. That altar has been burning day and night with unseen fire. Every attempt to invade it will be met with angelic flames. Now hear this clearly, by tomorrow, a shift will take place. A revelation will come that proves someone was speaking about you. Do not panic. Do not rush. Simply know that the same God who revealed it here is the God who has already dealt with it there. Your part is to remain in peace, to trust that your dwelling is holy ground. You will see, you will hear, you will know, and you will testify. This is why I beg you, don't scroll away. Your protection is being sealed as you read. Your address is being wrapped in a shield of light. Your steps are being ordered. Your rest tonight will be heavy with peace. And tomorrow will confirm what heaven whispered today. They tried, but they could not succeed. My child, don't scroll. There is something happening right now in the unseen that you cannot afford to miss. Heaven is not silent about you. Even when the world pretends not to notice, even when certain people act like you don't matter, God keeps proving that you are written in His book. This very moment, angels are whispering your name before the throne, and Archangel Michael has been released to stand at the borders of your life. You think this is just another day, but no, this is a divine appointment. Someone asked about your home address, but heaven answered before you could. Listen carefully. There are those who watch you from afar, pretending to care, but their eyes carry envy, not love. They asked about your dwelling because they want to measure your progress, but what they don't realize is that your progress is not built on what can be seen. Your success is not measured by your walls, your roof, your possessions, it is measured by the oil of heaven resting upon you. They can ask, they can search, but they will never uncover the true treasure, because the treasure is hidden within you, where only God's light can reach. Even as they ask, the Spirit intercepts. When their lips move, angels seal the answer. When their hands try to write, the ink dries. When their steps move toward you, the ground shifts beneath them. Do you know why? Because God has declared, this one is mine. This house is mine. This soul is mine. And once God stamps ownership, no thief can claim it, no intruder can enter it, no stranger can alter it. Stay right here, don't move away. I see in the Spirit, your home glowing like a city on a hill. To the human eye, it may look ordinary, but in the unseen, flames surround it. There is light on the threshold, light on the roof, light in the corners. Your house is not a place of weakness, it is a fortress. And the fortress is being guarded by warriors you cannot see. Michael himself has declared, no weapon shall pass, no shadow shall linger, no voice shall curse what God has blessed. My child, let me tell you why this is happening now. You are on the edge of a new season. This is why certain people are restless about you. This is why conversations are circling your name. This is why they are suddenly asking questions. They sense something is about to shift in your favor, but they cannot explain it. So they ask. They whisper. They probe. Yet what they don't know is that their questions are creating a testimony for you. Every time they ask, God answers louder. Every time they plot, God fights stronger. Every time they speak, God writes your name in brighter letters. Do not fear what they ask. Do not fear who they ask. Fear does not belong in your chest. Peace belongs to you, strength belongs to you, assurance belongs to you. Because your house is covered in covenant. Remember this: when Israel painted blood on their doors, the destroyer could not enter. In the same way, your dwelling carries a mark invisible to men but undeniable to angels. That mark says, "Pass over, this belongs to the Almighty." And so it will be with you. Stay with me, don't scroll. The Spirit is not finished. Someone's intention was to step close, but by tomorrow, they will be too afraid. For the closer they try to come, the heavier the presence of God will become. They may smile in public, but in private, their stomach will twist. They may ask questions with boldness, but in their heart, they will shake. Because God will make your house a mystery too deep for them to solve. Now hear this clearly. Tonight, your rest is holy. Tomorrow, your revelation is coming. You will see a sign, small yet undeniable, that proves heaven has spoken. Something will confirm to you that your name was indeed spoken, that questions were indeed asked, but you will also see that none of it touched you. It will be evidence that you are shielded by divine fire. And let me tell you this: while they asked about your address, heaven is preparing to change your address in another way. Not physically, but spiritually. Your atmosphere is shifting. Your home is not just a place to live, it is becoming a place of encounter. The same way Jacob's ordinary place became Bethel, the house of God, your home is becoming a Bethel. Heaven will meet you there. Revelation will meet you there. Peace will meet you there. Those who thought they could disturb your peace will end up witnesses of your miracle. So don't scroll. You are standing inside a prophecy. This message is not only words, it is a mantle being placed on your shoulders. God is saying, do not worry about who asks, do not worry about what they want to know. For I am the one who holds your keys, your gates, your walls, your doors. You belong to me, and nothing shall snatch you away. Stay in this flow, for the Spirit is sealing something over your life right now. By tomorrow, the story will shift. By tomorrow, their questions will end. By tomorrow, your testimony will rise. My child, don't scroll. Heaven has pulled you here because the matter is not small. You were never meant to hear about this through human voices, but through the voice of the Spirit. Right now, whispers are circling. A name, your name, has been passed around. A question, about your home, has been raised. But before fear enters your heart, remember this: when God chooses to reveal something, it means He has already handled it. He does not reveal to torment you. He reveals to comfort you, to warn you, and to confirm that nothing hidden will prosper against you. Even now, I see Archangel Michael pacing before your gate, wings wide, sword burning, eyes like fire. The night may be silent, but in the unseen, there is heavy movement. Angels positioned at each corner, angels stationed at each wall, angels encamping around your door. Someone tried to ask about your dwelling, but heaven answered with silence. Someone tried to step closer, but the ground rejected their footsteps. Someone tried to imagine your place, but their vision went dark. Because what belongs to you is no longer ordinary, it is consecrated ground. Don't scroll, listen carefully. The Spirit says, they asked out of envy, not love. They searched out of restlessness, not care. They probed because they cannot understand why light surrounds you while they remain in shadows. What they don't realize is that the more they ask, the more they expose their own heart. For heaven records intentions, not just words. And their intentions are being weighed. By tomorrow, you will see something that proves God was watching all along. Remember this truth: your home is not just a structure, it is an altar. It has heard your laughter, yes, but it has also carried your tears. It has absorbed your prayers, your late-night cries, your whispered hopes. And do you know what heaven does with such things? Heaven builds walls of fire around them. Every sigh you released has become mortar in the walls of your defense. Every prayer you prayed has turned into locks no hand can pick. Every tear that fell is now a stone in the foundation of protection. They may ask, but they cannot cross. They may want, but they cannot take. They may scheme, but they cannot succeed. Stay here, don't move away. The Spirit is showing me this clearly: those who asked will soon forget why they even asked, because confusion is being poured over their tongues. Their interest in you will turn to dust. Their envy will turn back to their own chest. For God has declared, enough. And when God declares it, even demons fall silent. Now let me reveal this deeper mystery: the reason your name is being spoken is because your season is shifting. Whenever elevation is near, noise increases. Whenever breakthrough approaches, opposition stirs. The fact that your home was mentioned means your blessing is closer than you think. They are sensing what you cannot yet see. They are restless because something divine is about to rest in your space. And though they asked, though they whispered, though they tried to track you, they will not stop what is already written. By tomorrow, a sign will reach you. Something undeniable will confirm that God has placed you under watch. It may be small to others, but you will know in your spirit, yes, heaven told me this in advance. That moment will not only comfort you, it will strengthen you. It will remind you that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, not exposed. You are guarded like the apple of His eye. Listen again, don't scroll. God says, I did not allow you to see this message for nothing. I am telling you this because I want you to rest tonight. Lay your head down knowing angels are circling. Wake up tomorrow knowing that no question about you will harm you. You are sealed. You are covered. You are mine. So breathe deep. Release the worry. Release the fear. Release the questions. For someone may have asked about your home, but heaven has already answered louder: this house belongs to the Lord, and no one shall touch it. And mark this word, the ones who try to peer into your life will soon witness your rise from a distance. They will see blessing after blessing, but they will not touch it. They will hear testimony after testimony, but they will not share in it. For God Himself has drawn a line they cannot cross. Stay with me. Don't leave this message. The Spirit is not done yet. By tomorrow, you will realize something powerful, that even when you felt unprotected, you were surrounded. That even when you thought your prayers went unheard, they were written in heaven's book. That even when others whispered, God thundered. And His thunder is louder than their whisper. My child, don't scroll. This is not just a message, it is a shield wrapping around you as you read. Every second you stay here, heaven is sealing your life with new light. You wonder why this message repeats with such urgency? It is because God wants you to understand the depth of His care for you. When men speak of your home, they do it with shallow intention, but when heaven speaks of your home, it is because that home has been chosen as a resting place for glory. There is a reason you feel heaviness at times, as though eyes are watching. There is a reason your spirit stirs when conversations turn in strange directions. Heaven reveals so that you may not be blind. Someone asked about your address, but instead of reaching information, they reached resistance. They wanted details, but what they received was delay. They wanted answers, but what they found was silence. Because God Himself placed confusion in their path. Don't scroll, listen. The Spirit shows me a table where your name was spoken. They thought it was hidden, but angels wrote it down. They thought their words vanished, but heaven recorded them. And now those very words are being turned into evidence in the court of the Almighty. They will not prosper, because heaven has judged the intention behind them. And the judgment is this: do not touch. Do not enter. Do not proceed. Do you see how heaven works? Long before they ever tried to approach, your protection was written. Long before they ever asked, your defense was set. Long before you even knew, angels were already stationed. Your house, your address, your dwelling, your very walls, all are under the fingerprint of God. And no man can erase what God has stamped. I tell you this, tomorrow will prove it. By tomorrow, a whisper will reach you, a sign will appear, a shift will be felt. Something will confirm that this message was not random, not ordinary, not human, but divine. When it comes, you will know heaven was already moving while you were reading these words. Stay with me, don't leave. The Spirit says, I will turn their questions into confusion, their whispers into silence, their attempts into ashes. What they thought would weaken you will only strengthen you. What they tried to uncover will only uncover them. What they thought was secret will be revealed under the light of justice. And know this truth: your home is not only protected, it is transforming. You are stepping into a season where your atmosphere changes. Peace will flow like water through your rooms. Joy will linger in the air. Breakthrough will rest on your roof. And anyone who tries to intrude will feel the weight of holiness pressing them out. My child, don't scroll away. Let this word soak into your bones. Heaven is saying, rest tonight. Fear not tomorrow. For your house is mine, your name is mine, your life is mine. By tomorrow, their questions will end. By tomorrow, your assurance will rise. By tomorrow, you will look back and smile, knowing this was heaven's way of saying, you were never alone. You were always surrounded. And so it is sealed. My child, don't scroll. Even now, heaven is bending close to you, whispering truths you were not supposed to miss. You are wondering why the message does not stop, why again and again heaven repeats the same urgency, why your name keeps appearing in the mouth of Revelation. It is because the weight of your destiny cannot be overlooked. You are standing at a crossroads of divine history. Someone asked about your home address, but they had no idea they were asking about holy ground. They thought they were speaking of bricks, but they were touching covenant. They thought they were whispering casually, but they were calling down judgment. Heaven is speaking. This house is not ordinary. This dwelling is not common. This is where promises have been planted, where prayers have soaked the walls, where angels have walked unseen. Do you think such a place can be invaded? Never. Even as their lips moved to form the question, angels rose up to silence the answer. Their curiosity met fire. Their desire met denial, their questions dissolved in confusion. Stay here, don't scroll. Tonight heaven wants you to see how precious you are. You see yourself as small, but in the unseen realm, your name is written in flames. You think your home is fragile, but in truth, it glows like a fortress in the night. I see in the spirit a shield rising over your roof, stretching wide until it touches the stars. Archangel Michael himself has stretched his wings across your dwelling, declaring, "This is marked by God. No one shall enter uninvited. No one shall possess what heaven has sealed." My child, remember this: when Israel was in Egypt, death walked through the land, but their doors carried blood, and death had to pass over. In the same way, your home carries an invisible mark, the mark of belonging. Whoever tries to cross without permission will stumble. Whoever asks with wrong intent will choke on silence. Whoever schemes against you will find their plans turned against themselves. Do not fear. The one who asked about your home may think they have power, but what is power compared to God's decree? Heaven laughs at their attempt. The Spirit says, by tomorrow, they will know they cannot touch what belongs to me. You will see it. A sign will appear that confirms these words. It may be small to others, but to you, it will be undeniable. It will prove that heaven moves before men ever can. Don't scroll, keep listening. The reason your address was asked is because your destiny is making noise. Blessings are shifting in your direction. Doors are unlocking for you. Miracles are stirring in your atmosphere. The enemy senses movement but cannot stop it, so they try to distract, to probe, to interfere. But the Spirit says, what I have started, no voice can cancel. What I have promised, no question can erase. What I have planted, no hand can uproot. Let me take you deeper. The Spirit shows me 3 layers of defense around your home. The first is peace. It will flood every room so no spirit of fear can settle. The second is light. It will shine at your windows so no darkness can creep inside. The third is fire. It will blaze around your foundation so no shadow can enter. Peace within, light above, fire around. This is your covering. This is your covenant. This is your comfort. Even as you rest tonight, angels are awake. Even as you close your eyes, Michael stands guard. Even as whispers travel in the air, heaven's trumpet drowns them out. You are not alone. You have never been alone. You will never be alone. Mark this word, by tomorrow, heaven will reveal that the questions asked about you have already been silenced. Those who thought they would uncover you will instead be exposed. Those who thought they could reach you will be blocked. Those who thought they could harm you will be held accountable. And you will stand untouched, covered, protected, smiling with the peace of one who knows, God fought for me. So breathe deeply now. Rest in assurance. For the Spirit is saying, do not fear who asks, do not fear who watches, do not fear who whispers. You are mine. Your home is mine. Your destiny is mine. And nothing shall snatch you away. And so it is written. And so it is sealed.